Well then, here we are on the brand new game, F1 22, for the first time, for the second time in ALR. Streaming this is me, Xtries. I am back, not for long. I'm just trying to find the audio settings right now. I'm trying to turn it down a bit, actually, so that you guys can hear a bit. There we go. Yeah. Here we are. Streaming for me personally for the first time in ALR Season 10 actually. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what's changed, what's not been changed, and so on and so on. Let me quickly there we go. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how these drivers, for this season anyway, are going to handle these new cars. Practice has been done, and all that practice has now come into Season 10. And here we are. Guys, if you haven't already, subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe to ALR. Join the Discord if you want to be involved in this as well. And if you haven't already, checked out Aniba. It's obviously one of the sponsors for ALR. So if you haven't already, go down to Aniba. They got cheap and reliable gift codes or keys, I should say, to basically get you any game codes and everything like that for PSN, Xbox, and so on and so on. And I'm pretty sure it is green light for these drivers. And let's welcome some drivers here. So CI from tier 5, I welcome you to tier 2. Same as Easy Level Bot, he's been promoted to tier 2. Who else is new here? Probably Pappy Mo as well, I think. And I think that's it. That's who I know anyway. Who's been promoted into tier 2. Oh yeah, and CI as well, if I haven't mentioned you already. The likes of Pyro, Charizard, Fontanelle as well have remained in tier 2. Same, wait, hold on. Oswaldo as well as another one. Roller Ruler as well, who has remained in tier 2. And we are in Azerbaijan for the first round. Quite of an odd one to start off a season opener, especially for a new game and a brand new season. Quite of an odd place. That's kind of like a mid-season track, but obviously the admin's got to do what they got to do. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same exact system from F1 21 or 2021, I should say. And here we are in Azerbaijan. New stories to be written for this season, and obviously one driver will go down in ALR history, I should say, who will be crowned the champion at the end of the season, or even 2 rounds before the season ends. So we shall see what happens, obviously, in this in this round. And here we are, and it is the exact same system. No, not the telemetry. There we go. And that's that. Right. So these are your drivers. If you guys want to chat something, I will not be responding to your comment, as I do not have anything to check your comments on. So yeah. Oh, and there's one of the Red Bulls of Aman, who just came out of the pit lane, or is coming out of the pit lane, I should say, on the street, well, in the pit lane of Baku. And here he is, and the new cars in flesh for the first time in tier 2. Oh, and Ella has left. And they have to be texting now, don't they? And, well, obviously it is only equal, but I have to say Max Verstappen pulled off a brilliant race today. Speaking of Red Bull, obviously. Just got to point that out there. As it was the Hungarian Grand Prix today. If you didn't know, then you know. And who else has just came out of the pit lane? Pyros came out of the pit lane. Another Red Bull, I'm pretty sure, of Fontenau has came out of the pit lane as well. The two Alpines have came out. And one of the Aston Martins came out as well. Both Alpha Tauris have came out. Looks like someone has already took a bad turn or locked up, and he's just done a Sebastian Vettel. Quick little 180, if I should call that. Anyway, Aman ending off Sector 2 for us, and he will begin our first, well, the pace, I should say. I know that this man has put a lot of practice, well, off the season, or should I say off season, I should say, with the likes of Fontenau, Pyro as well. He should be blistering up the front of the pack. Not quite sure about Giacolacco. We shall see about him, as he is the reigning champion of Tier 2, and he's been here to defend his championship. And let's have a look with Aman, as he will give us a quick rundown of the lap. Nice little straight there, the first one of the Baku circuit, going into turn 3 now. Very close to that corner there. Aman on a flyer, obviously, as he is. Off he goes into turn 5 and then turn 6. One of the worst chicanes in F1 by far. I really don't like it at all. Into turn 7. There he is. They should add like a turn, what turn it is basically, in a future update for the spectator menu, but it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure that was turn 11, I'm pretty sure it was. Not quite sure. But flying right now, as we should say, as he obviously does set the second fastest sector, as he is the only man out so far. And here he is on the last straight, the back straight of the circuit, flying towards the start finish straight. There he is in his Red Bull, trying to activate his Max Verstappen inside him right now, and he will set a blistering lap of a 140.6, which was absolutely fast, rapid I should say. And here we see Pyro on the back straight. I don't know if that was a purple sector or not. I don't think it was. However, that Aman has set obviously the provisional pole time with 13 minutes to go. Obviously the driver's got, if you haven't already saw, it's in the top left. And let's have a look. Pyro activating that DRS, and he is 3 tenths down, as Red Bull so far have a front row lockout. Next to cross the line is one of the AlphaTauris. I'm not sure who. It will be CI, as King David just now put in a faster lap than Aman. CI, 5th fastest. One of the AlphaTauris, I'm pretty sure, is now coming up to the line of Nacho. Goes 6th fastest, as we have yellow flags on, well, going quite slow. So Nacho goes 6th fastest. Who else is next to cross the line? Roller Ruler goes 5th fastest so far. Giacolacco 5th fastest with Black Charizard, probably putting in the world's slowest lap. We will see this qualifying session anyway. I think he will be trying to improve on that, that's for sure. Let's have a look who's next across the line. It's going to be Timper, putting his McLaren 4th fastest, as we see Ella here through turn 6, I think it was, going into turn 7 on his flying lap. As we speak, some of the drivers somehow invalidated their laps. How, I don't know. Or they're still in the pit lane. But as we have yellow flags, there's some racing going on between an Alpine and a Red Bull. As we see here, Fontenau is trying to race. I think it's the other Alpine of CI as we speak. Fontenau trying to get all the slipstream he can, or maybe not, as they hit into the pits, and God knows what just happened then. Right, so we have a Stormin, nope, but, well, Pepito just started his lap. Both AlphaTauris, I'm pretty sure, are in this lap. Same as Black Charizard, and the Ferrari is coming as well. One of the Alfa Romeos just came into the pits as well. Don't know who. But let's have a look at Pepito, as he's the only man so far to be on a lap. Same as one of the Mercedes guys, which... or not. Looks like it's just Pepito, as he does set the fastest first sector of the session so far. Will we see a new provisional pole sitter? At the moment it is King David with 2/10 up on Ella, who set the second fastest time. Aman putting the bar very high, as he is still third fastest. So he put in a blistering lap, same as Fontenau, sitting in 4th. And that was the bar to set, and obviously only 2 drivers have met it so far. And here we are. Pepito setting another second fastest sector. We're going to be into the 39s, I think, if he carries on like this. As he swings that Aston Martin left, right, and then left. Down the back straight, opens the DRS flap. Off he goes into the start-finish straight. And will we see a 39? No, we won't. We will see a 1:41.6. He must have done something at the last turn just before sector, or what's it called, the sector 3. So something must have happened there, as we see a Mercedes just coming around, as most of the drivers are now on their out laps, which is no surprise. But I think Jack will be the next man to cross the line, as he is close. He hasn't set a time yet, but he did set the second fastest sector, and that looked like a clean turn to me, as another Aston Martin will swing his Aston Martin left, right, and then left. Down the back straight, opens the DRS flap, and there it is, to the start finish straight. He goes into the 1:45 exactly, put in his Aston Martin second quickest. One of the Haas cars just came round, easy level bot, put in his Haas 8th fastest. One of the Red Bulls just started a lap. I'm pretty sure it was Fontenau. Yeah, he did. He did. As he now rounds turn 2, and I think one of the both Alfa Romeo cars are going to start their laps, as Pyro just started his lap, and Jackalacco is about to start his lap as we speak. King David, the provisional pole sitter at the moment, just started his lap, as one of the Ferraris just came out of the pit lane. But that is quite irrelevant at the moment. Papi is just starting his lap as we speak. EKG on his flying lap. Never mind, he is not on a flying lap, as he has broken his front wing and invalidated his lap. Nice, nice. As Easy Level Bot is going to be the next man to cross the line. Yeah, no, he's not. He lets a Aston Martin through, and I'm pretty sure it was Jack who tries to set another blistering lap. Hopefully, no, he will not make it this time. So it's Aman who might. He has chance, but I don't think he'll make a 39. I don't think it's going to be quick enough. But we shall see at the end of this lap. And I don't think it is. It puts his Red Bull second quickest. Only 1/10 down. Unfortunately, that is bad luck for him. As one of the McLaren cars of Timper just crossed the line. Both Alfa Romeos about to cross the line, as Pyro unfortunately does not improve on his time, but Jackalacco does. And we are up into the 39s. King David again extending his lead by now 5/10. And I'm pretty sure that is an Alpine pole position, but there are still 5 minutes left to go, so you never know. And let's have a look with what are the AlphaTauri cars. Will he extend his gap? And he does. He puts his AlphaTauri up into 11th. Nacho does. Papi on a flyer as we speak, and Fontenau has just overtook his teammate in the qualifying session, putting his Red Bull in second place on the front row, and relegating Aman to second with Jack as with Lynx or Lixon. Never mind, I'm not going to say that ever again, I don't think. But Aman on another flying lap, but I don't think he is going to put that Red Bull, or he's going to challenge for it anyway. And let's have a look here. Pyro swinging his Alfa Romeo through the twisty section of Sector 3. And he is going for it, but there are yellow flags in his way. That's not going to stop it, but unfortunately it is into the pits. He goes, overtaking Aman just before the race starts. And Papi just completely cut that corner. And I'm not going to lie to you, at this moment in time, we could have a 3... I'm calling this right now. I'm not... Obviously, it's the start of the season. However, the way I'm looking at it right now, it's Red Bull, McLaren, and Alfa Romeo both together as a pair. Like, it's a 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those three teams, and I don't know if it will be. However, I'm saying a bold prediction right now. It's going to be a three-way tie for the Constructors' Championship. I don't know if it will happen, but obviously I got my hands up right now. So yeah, let me quickly read out some of your comments, because sorry if I listen, don't shake. It's obviously it is your first race. Go easy on it, and obviously you'll do fine. Denj, shush. That's it. Simple as. Right. Sorry about that. Oh, and we got even more people joining. Right. 3 minutes left of qualifying. And this will be the driver's final run. So this is it for the drivers. As we have yellow flags in Sector 2 here at Azerbaijan, with 3 minutes left of qualifying, 5 minutes before the actual race starts, so you better stay tuned for that, as we will be bringing you, not on a Sunday, but actually right now, 5. This we're not. Oh my god! Did I just say I'm not going to be bringing you a race on a Sunday? Jesus. It's not going to be next week Sunday. There we go. As Ella puts his McLaren on provisional pole, and King David is down into second, and it looks like King David has retired from the session. He's not going. He will not make it. And why does my internet have to be so bad? Please don't disconnect me. I beg. Do not disconnect. Yeah. Shush. Then shush as well. Right. Listen. Right then. LTP. Listen. Just put your name as font. Then I will know who it is. Alright? Right then. So, here we are. I still can't believe on what I just said. Anyway, most of the drivers are on their out laps. Ferrari of Black Charizard and Oswaldo doing well. Oswaldo hasn't even set a lap time, and EKG just can't put a lap together at all. Looks like, but Oswaldo will be for the first time setting a lap. Looks like. Pappy has been disqualified for driving the wrong way, apparently. Right. Okay, so what have you been doing? Driving the wrong way, as looks like Jack has been set in purple sectors as he swings that Aston Martin again, left, right and then left. Ella retiring from the session. As let's have a look at Jack here, as he has potential to go into the pit lane, and looks like someone just crashed the Aston Martin into the wall. I'm pretty sure that is a Ferrari. Let me quickly check. It's Black Charizard, but he cannot improve on his time, unfortunately. And I think it's because of my terrible connection. Oswaldo. There he is, in full flesh. Pappy, unfortunately, is going to the back of the grid as he has been disqualified, and his time is going to be, well, deleted, basically, as there are yellow flags for a McLaren, who probably has crashed into the wall or something. But there he is, Oswaldo, for the first time in his qualifying session for the last, swinging his Ferrari left, right, and then left. And down the back straight he goes. One last turn to the right, and off he goes down this main straight. Opens that DRS flap as we see one of the Red Bulls be just behind him. Maybe to put that Ferrari somewhere up into 14th, unfortunately. But Fontenau, quickest, is third fastest. One of the Haas cars of Easy Level Bot going into the pits. And unfortunately that is it for the qualifying session. Ella in season 10 gets the first pole position with King David locking out the front row. Fontenau with Pyro actually getting a lap together puts his Alfa Romeo in 4th. Aman and EKG 5 and 6, and I will tell you the rest of the grid for the Azerbaijan mini GP. There it is. In all its flesh, with Jack in 7th, Timper in 8th, Jackalacco in 9th, CI in 10th, CRL Nacho in 11th, Easy Level Bot in 12th, Roller Ruler in 13th, Oswaldo 14th, as we saw his lap go to absolute dust. Pepito in 15th, Black Charizard in 16th, couldn't put a lap together at all, and Pappy looks like he's been disqualified for going the wrong way, who will give us the grid for the first race in season 10, and for the first time in the new game, basically. No predictions, because my predictions always go down the bin. Usually. So, yeah, I'm not giving any predictions. However, what is new in this new game, and probably going to be introduced, and we got a wet race. This will be chaos. This will be chaos. Oh my god. Lord help these drivers, and I really hope it is not full wets, because these drivers are going to suffer. Oh god, Lord help you. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am gonna get. Yeah, yeah. What is new, as I wanted to say, and looks like King David already spinning, and it is intermediate tyres, is that the drivers will be going into their own grid slots for the first time. It is only into conditions, so it's nothing to be too... oh god. Oh god. Lord help these drivers. Well... King David, after giving us a nice little spin off the grid slot, is down, very far down actually. However, obviously, thank God ghosting is a feature in, as well, he basically just tries to drive through the pack as we speak, with Ella going very far and away with everything. As the rest of the grid are at least 5 or 8 tenths behind. Yeah, Lord bless tier 2. Yes. Somebody tell me what is going on in tier 4. Please, if it's raining, God bless them as well. However, God bless these drivers. As Fontenau hits the wall into the castle section, thankfully doesn't break his front wing, but please tell me, oh, we have another spinner. Oh god, this is not good. As I'm pretty sure these drivers have not been practicing in the rain. This will be a nightmare for these drivers. As why are you waving green flags? These drivers need a red flag. Well, they don't need a red flag, but Lord help these drivers. Anyway, as I wanted to say, these drivers will be going into their own grid slots for the first time in Season 10, as well as on the new game, I'm pretty sure. And they won't be, well, the ALR won't be taking control anymore, as it was last game. The drivers will be going into their own grid slot as we speak. And looks like Ella has driven long into the distance. As we see here, he's still getting his tyre temps up. Now he has to slow down a lot. And there it is. Put in that McLaren exactly where you want it. Next to the line, and everybody else, as we see here, going. Wait, they've been already disqualified. Oh right, they've hit each other or something. But here we are for the first time in Season 10, and on the new game in ALR. It's lights out and away we go. But a very slow start for most of the drivers. King David might go leading into turn 1 as we got a spinner of Pyro already bringing the front wing, barely started the race, and that is not how you want to start a season, just like that. But here we are in Season 10 in Azerbaijan, giving us a brilliant race. King David leading from Ella, going into turn 3, literally side by side, or maybe not. King David taking the lead in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix so far. as the two Red Bulls are, well, 2 and 4. As we see here at the back, more towards the back of the grid, we see Nacho earning himself a position, but EKG taking it back quite quickly. But so far, I can't see what's going on. These camera angles are giving me absolutely no information as we speak. But here we are going into turn 8. One of the Ferraris trying to make a move. Oswaldo, I think, couldn't make it stick. But let's have a look further up the grid as we hit the castle section, and multiple drivers hitting the Charles Leclerc wall, I should say. And I'm pretty sure there was a broken front wing for one of the drivers, as already King David breaking his front wing, and Fontenau leading the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Jack in his Aston Martin in second, Giacolacco third, Ella fourth, as we see here literally a car crash. This is a catastrophe for loads of the drivers. Rula losing tons of positions as well. Pyro trying to make a recovery drive. Black Jaguars are trying to make a drive somehow, as we see a Haas losing out, and we got a full course safety car on lap 1. This is well, looks like Jack, we've had 4 different first place runners already in lap 1. And 5 people had to pit for a brand new front wing. Oh my god. This has been a horrendous start, and it is a full course safety car. Oh. Well, dream start for for tier 2. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure this is not how you wanted it to start. This is brilliant. Full course safety car on lap 1, and we're gonna have the full course safety car up until about lap 5 or lap 6 even. Oh my god. Somebody help me. I will lose all my sanity at this point. Oh god. At this point, chat, can you tell me, am I allowed to take a drink at this point? Like, am I allowed to just go have a drink? Am I allowed to take a drink because it's a full course safety car at this point? I mean, thank you. Right, thank you. Well, nothing's changed. Obviously. It's like commentating F2 Spain all over again. And don't tell me there's going to be about 6 different safety cars. Otherwise, I will genuinely end the stream. I'm joking. Obviously, the admins would kill me. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Looks like someone's binned it into the wall at the castle section. Thankfully, didn't break his front wing. Thankfully. Looks like Nacho's very far behind. Going to take a while for him to catch up, as he is still on the intermediate tyres, and I'm pretty sure you can tell it's wet, judging from, well, the conditions that you could literally see on your screen as we speak. I'm pretty sure. At least you got a safety car. No, no. Listen, I'd prefer to have racing conditions instead of being behind the fucking safety car. Like, seriously. Listen, it's lap 1 and loads of people. Well, listen, they're top tier. One of the top tier drivers, right? And they're binning it on lap 1. Easy level bot, basically. Well, he tried to go through the twisty, well, left, right, and the left part of the of sector 3, the what's it called, the twisty part, and then he literally binned it at the start. So, yeah, not fun. But he did bin it, and looks like Nacho. Don't tell me he broke his fucking front wing again. Well done. You didn't break your front wing. Well, lap 4. Still behind the fucking safety car. Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure most of the viewers are basically just listening to this commentary thinking, what is this guy talking about? I'm pretty sure. Like, I can tell, well, I can tell Font is listening. I know that Black Charizard is listening. I wonder who else is listening. Probably Jackalacko as well, I'm pretty sure. Is listening to this commentary. Oh my god. Can I just control the safety car, please? Like, please, let me at least control the safety car. Then I'll be happy. But no, instead I'm basically just a random spectator. Just chilling, basically. As we're close to heading down the back straight, and looks like the Ferrari duo of Oswaldo and Black Charizard have picked up a lot of places since the dreadful qualifying of 14th and 16th, I'm pretty sure it was. Papi made up some positions as well in the Mercedes. Looks like from 17th after disqualification from qualifying, he's now up into 11th. Not as good as the well, the Ferrari duo, but I mean, he still picked up places at the end of the day. Nacho still in racing conditions as he tries to catch up to the rest of the pack, so at least someone's keeping their tyres safe and sound, at least. Well, maybe. And I beg. Listen, it's raining. What do you expect? However, the safety car should be coming in this lap. And I beg it does, as we only have 19 racing laps left, and I beg this rain fucks off at this point. Please. I don't want to hear. I do not want the rain. The rain can say bye-bye, basically. Like, just please. Just in this game, right, the F1 game, I hate the fact that rain is a terrible factor. There we go. As Nacho finally caught up to the rest of the pack, behind Pyro, and well, Pyro after a banger of a qualifying, he now has an absolutely dreadful race so far, and he still has that number 25 to let everyone know that he is Pyro. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, Nacho giving us a Tokyo drift through the castle section. Go on, lads, someone give me a Tokyo drift. Well, I mean, look, someone gave us a Tokyo drift at the formation lap, also known as King David. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be going into racing conditions finally, as Jack, well, Lixn Jack, or Lee Lixon, or I don't know, because there's two Jacks, there's two. Shush. Right. Jack will start us off with Jack being very close to Jack. That just does not sound normal. As it is lights out, and away we go with the restart, basically. And as we see here, with the camera shot from behind, we have a... Well, Jesus Christ. What was that turn one? No, I bet no one has practiced in the rain. I don't think anyone has, as Pappy has binned it into turn two, into the wall. Fontenau picking up some places as he tries to go side by side with Timper going into turn three. No, never mind. Let's have a look further up the grid. The Ferrari duo is now 6-7 so far as we speak, but that will all change. Jacalaco and Jack already making progress with 1 second so far. Aman trying to keep up with the rest, same as EKG as well. CI doing a good job from last season's tier 5 to tier 2. Big step up from him, as Oswaldo is absolutely on the back of the Alpine as we speak. Same as Fontenau on the back of Black Charizard, as Fontenau tries to make a move on the inside of Black Charizard. Charizard trying to fight back, but no, he doesn't at all. Looks like it's going to be Timper making an absolutely giant dive bomb, and Fontenau has been sent flying into the bloody barriers. Jesus. Looks like Ella's binned it as well with his front wing. That's a defo report, and I'm pretty sure I can report that as well. But that was Jesus. That was a giant dive bomb from Timper. Could have killed the man. And looks like King David is making moves, as he already gained a place on his teammate. Let's have a look at King David so far. As right, let's have a look. No, not tyres, not stops. There's the position changes. Black Charizard got himself 10 places up, and Oswaldo 5-6. Looks like the Aston Martin has well, gone down a bit. Looks like. Let me just get rid of that spectator for you, as you can barely see the action, I should say. And the majority of the pack are all crunched together, as Ella has picked for a brand new set. Well, for a brand new front wing, as Black Charizard tries to hold off the Aston Martin, trying to catch up with his teammate, as there are yellow flags for Ella, and he's binned it into turn 2, I'm pretty sure. And now there's yellow flags. Looks like Timper's binned it into the Charles Leclerc corner. Yes, he has. Beautiful. Black Charizard being attacked from behind by the Aston Martin. Slowly, the chasing Alpine of King David approaching as well the Aston Martin and the Ferrari man of Black Charizard. As we finish, we're about to finish lap 7, and Black Charizard is doing a defensive job for his teammate Oswaldo, as now Black Charizard will have to try to somehow keep away that Aston Martin, as the Aston Martin with the slipstream alongside as they go for a photo bomb finish. Black Charizard on the inside, and will he stay in 6th? It will be the Aston Martin man. No, it's going to be King David 3 abreast into turn 2. And will we see King David on top? We will see King David on top, with Black Charizard going 7th. And the Aston Martin man in 8th, as Fontenau, the blistering Spaniard, going into turn 3, overtaking Black Charizard. And same as the Aston Martin man of Pepito as well. And the Spaniard on a recovery drive, trying to catch up to his own teammate Aman as we speak here. And King David with a being in the middle, somehow not taking any damage, going into turn 2, sandwiched between Black Charizard and Pepito as well, somehow not getting any damage at all. Brilliant move from King David as we see Oswaldo in 4th, EKG in 5th, Aman, Jackalacco and Jack in their own world. And at the moment, as we speak, the rain, I'm pretty sure, has stopped, so it's just the drying track now. So we will see a little bit of dry tyres, and Fontenau, an easy move on the inside of Pepito, brings him up to 7th place. As Black Charizard is holding up absolutely everyone, but Sia has lost it, and that is a very dumb mistake. And there he goes into the wall, unfortunately, at the start of Sector 3 as well. He binned it, and the Alpine driver will have to pit for a brand new front wing as his end platers came off, and I'm pretty sure he will pit towards the end of the lap. And let's have a look. Where are the battles? And well, there's a battle very, very close into turn 2. Pyro and Pappy going at us. Pyro, I'm pretty sure ERS enabled, with Pappy defending. Pyro keeping it clean, thankfully, into turn 3. Pappy going very slow, looks like, for Pyro's liking, but no, nothing happens, unfortunately, from that. But we will stay as Pyro, the blistering, well, not the blistering anymore, as he tried to send it. And with the better traction and the knowledge, he does gain himself the position ahead of Pappy. And he did send it into turn 5. But eventually he got it into turn 6 with the better traction from, well, by placing his car correctly, and, well, gains himself a free position just like that. Let's have a look. Roller Ruler, close, but looks like Pappy has binned it. And, well, unfortunately, that's him out of contention to winning the race, I'm pretty sure. And Pyro has closed up already to both 10th and 9th, as Jackalacco sets the fastest lap so far of the Grand Prix. And Pyro at the back of the AlphaTauri. Fontenau beating Jackalacco's time into the 56s. We are. There he is. But not close enough, I don't think. But maybe into turn 3 if Pyro can get the better exit from Ruler, maybe. And I don't think he will, but he is using ERS, and the percentage is going down as quickly as you could think. Timber setting the fastest lap now, adding to the 55s we go. But obviously, if we do go into the dries, times will increase. Obviously, as EKG has binned it, I'm pretty sure. And Fontenelle brings himself up to 6th place. King David in 5th, Oswaldo 4th. Doing a good job for the Maranello team at the moment. EKG on a chase after the Spaniard. I don't think he will catch up, but further down the grid we have a three-way fight between 8th and 10th, and the drivers are Black Charizard, Ruler, and Pyro. Someone's binned it, and looks like EKG has binned it. And it's a full-core safety car. Look who it is. It's my favourite friend. Not really. It's an absolute bitch, but... Ahmed, did you have to bin it? Did you really have to bin it? Ugh. And look who it is. It's the full-core safety car. Once again. And the whole pack is going to be cramped up. For the third time this race. Third time because the start, safety car, the first one, and the second one. And here we are, we say hello to the Aston Martin Vintage safety car for the second time this Grand Prix. At least it's not chaos. These drivers actually have IQ of not bidding it, except for those two drivers. I'm not saying that those two drivers don't have IQ, because they definitely do. However, at least those 15 drivers got some IQ of not bidding it into the walls and stuff. So the order has completely changed. Jack leading the Grand Prix since the first restart. Just Aman, or should I say Aman, in second. Oswaldo from 16th on the grid, making a brilliant drive to third. Damage limitation at its finest. Fontenelle making a recovery drive, not making a recovery drive anymore, as he binned it, looks like, with a broken front wing. Jacolaco, there he is in the Alfa Romeo. Black Charizard as well, making a couple places up from 14th, from 6th. No, Oswaldo was 14th. Black Charizard was 16th on the grid at the start of the Grand Prix. Ruler 7th. Pyro as well, making a recovery drive after a brilliant Tokyo drift at the start of the race. King David, after binning it on the formation lap and binning, and why are you on dry tyres? Is man done? As we just got some Tokyo drift action just then, and I've... Well then, looks like Pyro and Fontenelle both pitting. Looks like King David and Nacho getting themselves some free positions as we speak. Can you show the tyres? Yes, I can show the tyres. And looks like most of the drivers are on medium tyres, but it's... people think it's the switchover phase, and some people think it's still Inters. Looks like Ahmed has left the session, no surprise. Easy level bot has been out since the first restart, and well, Unfortunately, he couldn't. Well, he couldn't even race at all. So we don't know his pace at all. Penalties, only Pappy has a 3-second time. So yeah, nothing too special at all. But the order has shifted from Fontenau and Pyro being 4 and 5. They have gone down to 9 and 10. So 5 positions drop, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. As Pepito, I'm pretty sure he'd just been for a pit stop, I think. CI definitely been for a pit stop as he is on medium compound tyre. L has binned it into turn 2, thankfully not breaking his front wing. Jack, Aman, Oswaldo, Jack, Charizard, Roller Ruler, King David, Nacho, Font, and Pyro in the points. But there's still, well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be the 13th lap, I think, of a safety car. No, never mind, 12. And I've lost all will to live at this point. I've literally lost all will to live. Seriously. Ferraris as well, damage limitation at its finest. At the moment, with the most points in the constructors fight, the Ferrari duo. Looks like I was wrong about my prediction for the rest of the season. Ferrari might be in the mix, I think. As I'm pretty sure Oswaldo is one of the fastest in the tier. That sounded weird. Is one of the fastest in the tier. There we go. So I'm pretty sure they had to qualify from the back of the grid or something. So who knows about that. Damage limitation between the Maranello drivers. Right. Looks like we'll have... Please be safety car in this lap. I beg. At this point, please. I just want racing to go along. Oh my god. Why? Race control. Just bring the safety car in. Oh my god. As my wishes came true. My wishes literally came true. Looks like Jack is going to lead again from the restart. Loads of cars cramped up. Is he going to get a blistering start as he did at the start of the first restart? As we look behind on the TV pod here, as there's the actual view and there's the rear view, and he does get a brilliant start and he puts Aman to sleep as the rest try to follow, and Jack has put absolutely everyone to sleep. Aman barely keeping up. Oswaldo already 1 second behind. Jackalacco, well, nearly 1 second. Black Charizard up into 5th as he overtook Roller Ruler, I'm pretty sure. Or not, as Roller Ruler tries to go back at him. But Jackalacco loses the position to Black Charizard, and it's a Maranello 3-4 between the Ferrari drivers. Jackalacco going quite slow compared to the rest of the drivers. Roller Ruler getting himself a position upper. Yeah, but the position of Nacho as well on the inside of Jack. gets himself a AlphaTauri 5.6, and the Ferrari driver's 3.4. Let's have a look further down the grid for the fights. Papi and Pyro quite close. Same as the AlphaTauri drivers. Definitely no team orders, I don't think. Papi puts himself into the points as King David gets himself up into 7th as Jacalaco loses another position to Fontanelle. Thank God, I was about to say. Pepito puts himself into the points again as Papi loses it from the points. Unfortunately, with a 3-second time penalty, he does get himself into 9th. Pyro's still in 12th. Papi in 11th. Jacalaco in 10th. Pepito 9th. That got him coupled positions as King David is now nearly 7 seconds behind the rest of the pack, and looks like Pepito is going to go around the outside of King David, swinging his Aston Martin left, right and then left as King David hits the wall, and who knows what could happen right now. But let's have a look at the tyres on what is the quicker tyre at this point, and looks like it's the intermediate tyre which is quicker, which I thought it would be at this point. And let's have a look down the grid as there's the action for 8th, and King David binned it into turn 2. Font gets himself up in position. Papi as well, as he does get the slipstream from the Red Bull, and looks like Font has binned it as well, going into turn 3. And thankfully, maybe that is rear wing damage for the rest of the race. But Jesus Christ, that was really close from King David there. But looks like it's an Alfa Romeo 910 as we speak, as that 10th position is in jeopardy at the moment, as Timper is on a charge after Pyro here in lap 15 with 9 laps to go. And Timper tries to get that 10th from Pyro, but I don't think he will be close enough to catch up. However, let's have a look further up the grid as Black Charizard is getting attacked from Rula in the AlphaTauri, same as Nacho, following his teammate really close, swinging their AlphaTauris left, right and then left. As Jack sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix again. Someone's binned it into turn 3. Looks like it's Ella. And they're not going to be getting any good points at all. And Black Chowers are trying to hold on for his absolute dear life at the moment, as Rula is on the fresher tyre as well. Oh no, they're not actually. No, they're not. Black Charizard and Rula on this exactly the same amount of life, tyre life, and looks like Rula is just finding time when Charizard cannot find the time, or the traction, I should say, / grip, if you want to put it into F1 terms, which they both mean exactly the same thing. But who will come out on top at the end of this lap, as Black Charizard tries to hold on for his absolute dear life to basically keep that AlphaTauri away from 4th. Alright, hold on. There we go. There's the tyres. And who knows at this point? Who knows? With Rula closing in on the Ferrari man ahead of him, and as we finish sector 2, will we see a move going into Sector 3 maybe. As let's go into the POV of Roller here. As he gets really close to the curbs and the walls of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and Aman setting a fastest lap so far for 53s now, and the track is getting drier, and there it is, the ERS deployment with no DRS at all. It's pure pace at this point. Who's going to be ahead? It's going to be Roller ahead, ahead of Charizard, and breaking that Ferrari 3-4, and Roller gaining himself a position. Now Black Charizard is getting attacked from behind on Nacho. Nacho, it will be ahead and following his teammate very closely, as the AlphaTauri's broken the deadlock, I should say, of the Charizard defense, looks like, and well, they put himself, I think, in the highest scoring team so far, I think, anyway. I'm not quite sure exactly, but how's everything going? You haven't missed anything, to be honest. Yeah. Jack still leads the race. Someone's just binned it. Looks like it's... No. Ella's binned it again. Looks like he's been lapped a couple times now, as we see a battle at the front. However, we'll keep a close eye on that, as Charizard is getting attacked from Pepito from behind, and Ella, no surprise. Tires gone basically, and who knows, binning it. Yes, Azerbaijan is, yeah, it's a death place. It's basically Monaco, just a different circuit basically. And let's keep an eye on the front of the grid, where Aman and Jack are going at it, battle for first soon enough, as Timper just overtook King David, and Pyro cannot find grip, and oh my god, we say hello to the safety car again. For the third time this race, we will be saying hello to it, and it is like Spain all over again. Yeah. Baku in the dry, yeah, it's a really fun circuit. It is really fun, I'm not gonna lie. But when it's wet, or any street circuit is wet, it's shit. It's awful. Yeah. It's awful. That I will have to admit. As King David puts himself into the points, and Fontenau, unfortunately, yeah. No comment. No comment. Yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I can talk facts. For example, let's say that Pyro is going to win this race. That's me talking facts. Imagine now. Aman putting a set of soft tyres on. That's unexpected, same as Pyro. Is it dry? Doesn't look to be. A 14.8. Are you dumb? Listen, it's your decision, not mine. And looks like Aman has overtook Jack in the pit lane. As I'm pretty sure Jack had front wing damage or something. As looks like it's the crossover section. And it's Black Charizard who remains on the Inter tyre. Yeah. Listen, and I thought that these, what's it called? Yeah. Aman's on a 13.6. Aman, if you're listening to me through the commentary, right, are you dumb? I mean, look, you're up into, well, never mind. Never mind, he's on the podium. Never mind. Moving on. Never mind. Never mind. We move on. We move on. Yeah. A 13.6 and he's on a podium. Yeah, fair. We move on. Right. Right. Yeah. Do I end the stream there? And we are on the crossover section. Listen, I can drive without anti-lock brakes on the dries. However, when it rains, I actually have to put it back on. Otherwise, I will pretty much die. That was quite deep. That was quite loud. Sorry. Sorry. Right. Why are you lot still on Inters? It's... Yeah, I've moved my mic, yeah. I've moved my mic. Yeah, don't worry. I did apologise. And Black Charizard, yeah. Bad decision, and it cost you. It cost you. Well done. No wonder you're putting on a set of soft tyres now. With 6 laps to go. Pappy and Timper are the only people left on the intermediate tyres. Oswaldo just gained a position during a safety car, which I'm pretty sure has to give it back. And yes, he did. Well done. And I beg safety car ends. I beg safety car ends. This whole Grand Prix has been an absolute shambles. Easy level bot, binning it. Literally right... He couldn't even make the first lap. EKG... Ahmed actually survived 9 laps. CI... binned it somewhere, and Ella binned it as well somewhere. Right. I'm not going to speak anymore. Shitty safety car fate, seriously. Oh my god, it's the worst. I could be a great race engineer as well, you know. Yeah, you survived 9 laps without binning it. Congratulations. Yo, Ahmed, you should give yourself, right, a pat on the back for actually surviving 9 laps. I'm proud of you. On a 14 to 8 setup, yeah? On a 14 to 8 setup, I'm proud of you. Well, it looks like there's a shift in the order. Black Charizard gained himself 3 positions somehow. By, well, the majority of the drivers basically pitting. Oh, don't cry now, just because I gave you a compliment, lad. Don't cry now. Don't cry. Oh my god, this safety car phase is actually going to kill me. Seriously. I actually hate the safety car. I think I explained myself enough last season of what I think of the safety car. Especially in Tier 5. Yeah, I know. Exactly. I'm basically talking smack about the safety car on how absolutely bollocks it is. Because everyone just has to group up and everything. Please be safety car in. Safety car in. Oh my... Listen. My wishes came true. Right, here we are. Aman, for the first time, this is the 5th driver who's been leading this race over the course of 21 laps. Should ask about Tier 4. What happened in Tier 4? Actually, someone explain. Oh god. Right, let's have a look. Aman leading for the first time this race. After the 3rd safety car as well, and he catches everyone napping, however only by 4 oh god, oh god. Right, I'm gonna have to watch Tier 4 back then, as we go into turn 1 with Pepito. No, it's Roller defending against Pepito, and thankfully actually some drivers went through it clean. I'm surprised. Pappy in 7th now with a time penalty, so he's going to be down in 12th as Jack tries to go on the inside of Pappy, and that was a terrible camera angle, but what the switchback that was with the POV view as well makes it easy for himself, just like that, as King David as well. Up into 8th. Pyro thankfully getting back in this fight in 9th. Let's have a look. Jackalacko somehow gaining positions literally everywhere, all over the circuit. Pepito is now up in 4th, and looks like Jackalacko, after all that effort, has binned it into the castle section. Out of all the places, the castle section. You're fucking class. Class. That's it. And looks like one of the general helpers, also known as Black Charizard, is now being attacked by a commentator of Pyro. Or should I say the top commentator. What about another safety car? No. No. No more safety cars. I've been through enough. I've been through enough. Pyro getting the slipstream all he can. ELS deployed on the start finish straight, makes it easy into turn 1. Pappy gaining himself a couple positions as well. Nacho after being in 4th, and looks like Jackalacko has binned it into turn 1. Somehow no safety car. What a surprise. Let's have a look. Right. There's absolutely no battles going on. Well, so far. Let's just... Oh, there we go. Timper going side by side, going into turn 5. I thought they were going to go side by side then, but it looks like Black Charizard just cut it off. Off they go into turn 7 between Timper and Black Charizard. Black Charizard, well, still ahead as we head into the Charles Leclerc corner. Thankfully, both of the drivers didn't bin it, but looks like someone did. did bin it, I think, or not. Looks like Pappy's just going really slow. Fontenelle, I think, is going to go for the overtake here. And they go side by side into the fast right-hander. And Pappy stays ahead as they go into the braking zone. And Pappy will stay ahead for now anyway. As just Aman has binned it somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Oh my! Well, you saw it here, folks. He's completely binned it, and he's his race completely. As Oswaldo from 14th on the grid is now second. King David, who was second, Jesus, he's had an incredible race from being at the back of the grid to the front, to the middle, to the front again, to the back, and everywhere. And he's up into third somehow. Damage limitation at its finest, as Pyro, he's also been on a recovery drive throughout this whole race. He's up into 5th. Black Charizard in 6th as we have yellow flags. And it is Aman who's retired from the race. And unfortunately, well, he won't be scoring any points at all, I don't think. As we see here, Black Charizard literally just a DRS train behind him as Timper and Fontenelle get a 3-second time penalty for corner cut in. Thankfully, no one bin it, please. Thank you. As Timper on the inside of the fast left-hander. And off he goes. And Fontenelle as well ahead of Black Charizard. What a move that was from Fontenelle. From the Spaniard driver in a Red Bull. Unfortunately, it's not Carlos Sainz. Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my! Oh Jesus! Oh my! Right. That is a safety car. If that is not a safety car, I don't know what is. And it's not... That is not a safety car. As he absolutely got sent into the wall on the twisty part of the sector 3, and he listen, he wasn't flying. He got. Unfortunately. Because we would go into lap 27, I think, as well. Which obviously is not possible. And Jack has built himself a 6-second lead. After, well, Aman retiring. And both Red Bulls now retiring. And looks like it's going to be... let's have a look at this battle then. Between Jack Galacto and Nacho. Nacho Cheese trying to defend it to turn 7 against Jack Galacto right now, as we just turned turn 7 into turn 8, now turn 9 and turn 10, and I don't know, he will stay ahead for now as he got himself quite far up, but that doesn't matter as Jack did get himself a way better exit out of turn 12, I think it was. And off they go into, I think it was like turn 15 or something. I don't know my turns or whatever. But Jack will get DRS, and I'm pretty sure it will be quite of an easy overtake. As we head into the final lap of this race, well, chaotic race. And there it is. Jack Galacto already with the ERS deployment, DRS flap open. Easy move, does it. There it is. Easy move into turn 1. Let's have a look further up the grid between King David and Oswaldo, as it's a battle for second here, and it's soft versus mediums as they head into turn 5, now turn 6 here in Azerbaijan for the last time in this Grand Prix, and King David trying everything he can to close up to Oswaldo as we head through the castle section for the last time in this Grand Prix, and through the fast couple corners. Yeah, your teammate got absolutely sent into the walls. That was a good shunt. That's for sure. However, that doesn't matter, as an Aston Martin driver of Jack will win the Azerbaijan Season 10 Grand Prix. And there it is. First winner of Season 10. And his first win, I think, in ALR. Oswaldo coming in second with King David rounding off the podium. Pepito, damage limitation to its finest. That's the Martin with a brilliant result. Timper, Pyro 5th. Timper 6th due to his penalty. Black Charizard unfortunately has to settle in for 7th, as Pappy with a 3-second time penalty will put himself in 10th, with Nacho and Jacalaco 8-9, with Roller Ruler rounding off the runners as Font, Aman, Ahmed, who else was there? One-Eyed Falcon as well. Who else did I forget? Oh yeah, and CI as the DNFs. And Aman, I feel so sorry for you, as well. Unfortunately, you binned it. Jesus, that's that. Binned it into the twisty part of the circuit, and here he is, the winner of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. For the first time in ALR as well, with Oswaldo and King David beside him, and they are your top 3 for this race. And there is your pecking order, and looks like the Red Bulls are gonna have a hard time in a debrief, that's for sure. Alfa Romeo team getting some points. Aston Martin are going to be delighted with the score, same as Ferrari, going to be delighted with that score. AlphaTauri not so much, but at least Font did steal the fastest point, which will go to no one, so at least that's that. Guys, that's going to be me for tier 2. I don't know if I'll be commentating next week, but Erms, I think Erminator is going to be taking tier 2 from next week onwards, and hopefully I will get another chance of commentating this season. That will be me for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in tier 2, and I will see you guys hopefully in a couple of weeks, or next week hopefully. See you guys.